Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back, yes, with a new package from China, and we're going to take a close look at the X19S model. This new handheld from our friends from China with double horn. I'm guessing they mean you're having dual speaker now, because yeah, that is a thing in China. Most of the time we're going to get a single speaker with these cheap devices. So here we go, see that we're having quite some different versions out there. The capacity differences like 4, 8, 16 and 32. To be honest, most of them they are selling with 8 or 16 gigabyte. So it is the blue color, because the blue, I really love you. And here we're having the 5.1 LCD display. And this is the X19S model over here. We're also having the Plus. It seems to be having the Plus edition and the 18S. But I'm also going to make a review about. So okay, so let's take a close look inside and what are we going to get? Okay, so inside the packaging itself, we're going to get the system, an AV out cable, crappy headphones, toilet paper manual, deluxe version, and here we're having the micro USB. Yes, micro USB for charging and data transfer. Let's take a close look inside. We're having Asian language. We're having in English. Yes, we have. So with the English, we're going to get some explanations. How does the system work? But the question remains, is this worth your money? Okay, so let's take a close look at the handheld itself. So the handheld design itself, I think it looks pretty cool. No PSVita or Switch ripoff this time, just a unique device itself. I just chosen the blue version. There are a red and indeed you have the Switch colors, but I hate those things. Just want to have a blue, because I already told you that I love the blue. Okay, with this device we're going to get, the 4 buttons for the D-pad. They are still doing it, yep. The buttons feel quite nice. The escape button, I'm guessing this is more like in-game. You can go back to the main menu. That is something we did miss with some of these systems. Oh, horrible analog sticks. The slider joysticks, I really hate these things. And if they are good quality, they are, let's say, good enough to play, but it's just horrible. I must say the touch of the buttons are very nice. I'm guessing this is the volume control, select start. And the top we're having the 4 shoulder buttons, so this time we're having indeed 4 shoulder buttons. That is also very unique. There's just a difference between the L2 and R2. You need to press this thing very hard, very low quality. CF card, micro USB, AV out, we're going to try it out. And of course the on and off switch. And here we're having the battery indicator. At the bottom there's nothing. It seems to me that we're having 2 speakers. And at the back, here he is, the horrible, crappy. It's not even in the right position. Can you see that? The camera. I'm not going to mention it because it's really horrible. And, oh, for God's sake, they got the same freaking software again. Okay, so with the display itself, it's the same story from, I think, the first handheld I've reviewed. It's the same horrible LCD display with very bad colors and view angle. Now the colors, let's put it this way, the colors are not super bad, but the view angle, yeah. Okay, so let's take a close look at the menu itself. So basically what you're going to get, you can watch a video, you can listen to some music. It's more like a multimedia handheld. With a microphone, this is not browsing for the internet now, this is for browsing in the internal storage. Here we're having some thumbnails with some games. Again, I really hate when they're doing this, because if the files get corrupted, you have this dead link, you can change it out. And that's only it. So let's go into the menu over here. I said go into the freaking menu. Let's change out the language somehow. Let's see what we're going to get. We're having backlight features and all the other things. Let's see. Let's put it on English. And of course the TV out function that we're going to try out a little bit later in this video. Okay, so let's try some games and let's see how they are running. Is it cheap? Is it cheap, horrible emulation? I think it is. And when you've chosen a game, you go to get the option for restart, basically start a new game. And we have the option to quick load, quick save. With the settings, you can see we're in sound output, some other information. The screen size, you can mess around with it, but some of the things that I noticed with all the previous handhelds, when you're putting it on scale, for example, normally I would say you were going to get the 4:3 aspect ratio, but when you're going to play a Game Boy game, it looks horrible. Oh. Oh. Skateman! Okay, so with the previous models we had the problem that we couldn't map some buttons. It makes a lot of games unplayable. And it seems to be that they still didn't fix the issue because we can't jump. Oh wait! Oh! Wait, they fixed it! Oh! Beefcake time! Come on! Why the hell should you put something on the shoulder buttons? But that's the question. If I'm pressing escape, can I put it in a different button layout? Okay, let's see. There's always more like how does it work? Okay, press B. Keyboard mapping. Okay, up, down, left, right. Start mode X, B, C, Y. So they have the C, as you can see now, having all the buttons. Now I know it doesn't go that low, but alright. Oh, by the way, I just put the C on this one, I just left it. I must say that the emulation itself is not horrible. The sound is not like it should be, but I have seen some chippy emulation in my life, but this is not really bad. So it seems to be that they did improve some software issues. Alright, this sounds not great, but okay. Ooh, man, that sounds awful. Okay, so let's try a PlayStation 1 game and let's see if the two-dimensional stuff runs better. Okay, so let's do a quick test with RType Delta and you can see that it runs pretty choppy. So for three-dimensional stuff, this thing is very underpowered and it's just a no-go. Light out, and now you can see very well. Even glitching out, I can't see a thing on this bloody freaking... Oh! Okay, so a quick overview of the TV out function. So as you can see, it works almost plug and play. You need to do some messing around with the settings. But this is the best result we're going to get. It's still AV out, there is no HDMI solution for this. The cable that comes with it is very short, so you need to be close to the television. Or you need to use some extenders, that's also a possibility. But nevertheless, it does work. The image looks washed out, but it's more like if you want to use it on a CRT or something. Or on an older LCD. Okay guys, so this is what you're going to get with the X19s, and basically it's the same like the X16. They did some minor improvements, like the shell itself. I do like it, it feels very comfortable. But then you're looking at all the other stuff like the buttons, everything is cheap. But yeah, there are just cheap handhelds. The emulation is slightly improved here and there, but it still suffers from a lot of issues. Nevertheless, this is what you're going to get. I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the little bell, and I will see you in the next video.